Right, this is Liberty stock number 47967. It's a Harrison model Alpha 400U. It's a Teach-In CNC lathe with the GE Fanuc controller, the Teach hand wheels. It also is equipped with a couple of 10-inch 3-jaw chucks, tailstock, and some tool holders and whatnot. Serial number is H7T070, year built 2007.
Let's take a walk around. Show them I got the doors closed just so you can see that. If you want to take a quick look through the windows, come around. We'll open those up in a minute. I cleaned the glass off so it looks pretty nice. Guard is up on the chuck. We'll put that down later. And not much going on back here. Hydraulic system, I'm sorry.
Can you talk louder?
Headstock pump and system is down here, I believe. Pump, I can hear it running. Main control panel. Machine's wired currently at 415 on its own transformer. Switch gear. Emits A500 drive down there from the spindle. Around the back side, you got the label right here. They said they stamped at 415, but it can take several voltages, which is off to your left as we move along here. So down low, but all there is to look at is the coolant pump right here and the main pan behind you. This is my temporary line coming in here, so this is my stuff. That goes with the machine. Coolant pump. That's the main transformer for the machine. Under there, like I said, it's a multi-tap situation. Lube pump off to the left as you come around down low. Way lube. That's about it back here. Side door panel if you need to get into the, obviously the tailstock. Cooling system, I think that this one's on wheels, I think, down here, so that just rolls right out of here, I believe. Yep. That's nice. That said, all this, what's that? Oh, down here? Okay, you're right. Jaws, they are stamped. Jaws, chucks, and documentation. Programming, I checked. The electrical drawings are in there, which is nice to have. Full documentation on this machine. We're looking good there. This guy goes to full length of travel, wherever we want it to go, basically. So, leave it about here. Doors, we'll leave those open. We're not cutting any metal today, and we're not going to run any coolant, so we can leave these kind of open. That said, yeah, tailstock, cross slide, chuck, pretty straightforward. This has to be closed for us to run. And if this is closed, oh, this comes up for what it's worth. Nice splash guard. It kind of hinges up if you need to service or get in here. We'll leave this down. And we'll leave this down. But if you want to take a look at the chuck first. Spiral type, I believe, Tiki, so. Yeah. And going over to the control panel here, if you get the angle, I don't know how the glare is, I can show you a couple of things on here, just some basic stuff. What side do you want to be on? Yeah, probably over there, right? Yeah. There you go.
Kind of tough, but...
Yeah, it's got CNC, guidance, and alpha. Honestly, I haven't done a lot in guidance or alpha, but we can do a few things in alpha, which is basically permits you to run like a manual lathe. This is the CNC, this I recognize. This is the Fanuc control here. Here's guidance. How you use it, I'm not sure, but it's a manual guide to program, I guess. And like I said, it's got some messages, operator messages, any alarms, alarm messages, nothing. We're good to go. Alpha, on the other hand, this flips over. It should. Once I turn off the E-stop, let's power up. That's what I should be doing here. Let's get off the E-stop. Let's turn it on. There's the headstock pump, and that goes away automatically. Flips us into alpha. Set spindle speed. Right. This spindle won't start off the handle, which is down here. This actually starts the spindle right here, if you can see that, unless you go to 0. It tells you that, so it's kind of nice. And it is a touch screen. We need a new overlay on here. That's why we got the bad glare. But I left this on there because I wouldn't take this off unless I've got another one to put on there, because it is a touch screen. So it's ×1, ×10, and we're just going to leave it at ×10. And this is off. Now I can flip this handle up here. And wait, we need to bring that back down. That switch has to be made. There we go. That gives us a drive. And I should be able to bring this up now. I said we leave this over here a little bit. That's low speed. Now we got the pot. And while that's running, just leave that there. At times 10, we should have cross slide, which is moving very slow, and longitudinal.
Glares awful.
I'm going to speed. Well, then
I know there's nothing we can do.
You know, if you get over here, it might be better. So
Let's
anyhow,
switch. Let's just switch. Let's
I'm
see.
going to 100. I said, get over on this side. It's a little bit better. But anyhow, there's at 100 speed. Anyhow, let me move this out of here. You can kind of see what's going on here. So you got a manual lathe here, basically. Bring this back down. And the pot controls the spindle speed. And we are in high gear. And it's kind of nice. If you shut this off, go into low gear. I think if we get into, oh, you can go into low gear in this mode right here. Same speed, back up again. Oh, you have to go down to 0. And then turn it on. And now we're in low gear. You can hear the difference. It's really humming. But we're only at 200 RPM. That's low gear. Sounds nice. We go back to the high speed and rev it up a little bit, take it up to a couple grand. I've already ran it for a few minutes, so we're warm. This shuts it off. And then shut that down, go into high gear. There it goes. Kicked in, turn that back on, and let's dial it up. Here's the spindle speed. I don't know if you can see the numbers, but it's 500. Bring it up a little bit. 8. Just gonna keep bringing it up to a couple grand. This is about 13. Get up to 15 now. There's 1.5. Let's go to 2. There's 2. Take it up to 25. We'll stop at 3 first. There's 23. And 25 coming up. That's full up. Now I'll stop and start it with the handle at 25. Just wanted to see what the decel time is on the Mitch drive over there. It's pretty good, about 5 seconds was that. It's powered back up, same speed. Still at 25, dial it back down. 400, shut it off. That's about it on this mode. There's low gear, it comes right in. Now I'm going to just flip it over to CNC, and we can run an auto cycle easy enough.
Can I step on that side again?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Now I'm on the standard. Most people just kind of know this. It's a FANUC controller. I'll run the part in low speed first, and I'll run it one more time in high speed just to hear the difference. It's just surface speed per minute doesn't work in low gear, but it still runs the program. All I'm going to do here is, was there anything else we wanted to see? No, not really. There's no index, there's no turret. This is feed control over here. I'm up over 100%. We're not cutting anything. This is all standard stuff. Edit, MDI, if I wanted to program, and we're just going to jump right into auto. And in auto, with the hood down, we should be good to go. I'm just going to hit cycle start here. And right now that should be at 1200, but we're at 600 because I'm running it in low gear. I can bring this over a little bit for you. Does that help?
Yeah.
How's that? Yeah. Looks like it's got a little facing job on there. Takes about a minute maybe. want to bring the program up and see where we're at. We're halfway through it. I think it's calling for a tool change. So I'll hit it again and do the rest of the program, which is right here. Yeah, you either got to do one or the other because the glare is really tough on this one. But the overlay does protect the screen, so it's a nice thing to have. That's about the end of that. Back to the beginning, and all I'm going to do right now is kick it back into high speed, and now it'll go 1300 I think it's calling for, and you'll hear the surface speed and the chuck dial up and down with the cross feed as it comes in. We're good. Let's get back into auto, run the same program. It'll be a little bit quicker this time. And I'll change tool, I presume. That's kind of neat. Surface speed working nice. You can hear it. Yeah, that's at about 1200 RPM it kept. One more time, change tool, there we go. Run it again and
Let's
get
do
a
it one more
close
time.
up on the tool,
Yeah.
maybe? I know
Yeah.
you're spending some time on the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, why don't we get in by the tool now? See how it goes here. Change tool and there you go. Let's get this out of here.
Mate, not bad.
The rest of it, that's a tool change. Not done yet. Let me get back to zero. Give about another 15 seconds left. That is the end of that program.
That's there. All right, well done. Thank you very much.